Hi everyone, how's life? Welcome to another one of my Disneyland Paris videos. You might be seeing me without a mask actually. I am in Disneyland Paris. I haven't entered the parks yet. The reason I'm not wearing a mask is because a few days ago the rules changed here in Disneyland Paris, and now you don't have to wear a mask if you're not in the park. So in the Disney Village, outside the two main parks, you can take your mask off. To be honest, I still wear my mask basically everywhere. I've just taken it off now because I'm filming and I'm stationary, so I'm not moving around. If I'm moving around, I still do wear my mask. I have it literally in my hand, so I literally just took it off. But all of this aside, today I want to go and find out all the magic shots they've got going on, because one question that I get asked quite frequently is the photo pass still worth it? Because as we know, meet and greets aren't really happening properly in the traditional form anymore. You can still see characters, you can still talk to them, interact with them, but you can't go right up close to them, you can't hug them. So because of that, a lot of the photo pass areas with the characters aren't really happening anymore. To be fair, they do still have photo pass people, photographers with some of the characters, even though you can't get close to them. They just take a photo of you kind of standing, I don't know, a few meters away from them. But they do still have them in some locations, but it's not a lot. And so a lot of people wanting to buy the photo pass package, they wonder, is it worth it? Should I buy it? And so that's what we're going to find out today. We're going to see what the magic shots are like, because they do have some magic shot locations throughout the parks, and also maybe just meet some characters as well, because I always love meeting characters. Have a look at some of the new merch they've got going on, and just have some fun. Maybe even ride some rides, watch some shows, just have a lovely couple of days in the parks. I'm gonna merge this vlog into a few different days, and so if I change my outfits, that's why. It's because I'm doing a few days in one vlog kind of thing. So yeah, let's go. It's low-key nice to see people taking their photos in front of the Disneyland Hotel without masks on, and you know, it being completely okay. I love this song. Hercules is such an underrated film, I feel like, and the music for it as well. Look at my bag. I'm wearing a Hercules Loungefly bag. I've had this for my trip, and honestly, I'm getting so many compliments from cast members here. I think it's quite a rare bag here, and this is what I'm saying, like Hercules itself is just a very rare character, very underrated in my opinion. But yeah, let's go to the park. It's a bit of a rainy day here in Disneyland Paris today, which is a nice change for me, because the past couple of days have been pretty sunny. You can see on the floor it's wet. They do of course still have these markers, the do not stand markers, which is good. What a beautiful sight to come into, with the railroad train just going past the main entrance of Disneyland Park. Even though it is a little bit rainy today and the skies are pretty grey, I'm feeling great. So one of the first new things that I've noticed is that in the little passageway on your way towards Main Street USA, they've actually added some new portable charger areas. So there's one station over here. There's actually also another one over there. Sorry if you can hear some screaming behind me. I think there's a very excited child perhaps. But yeah, they've got two here as well, and right next to it they do have some hand sanitizer, which is good. But yeah, that's good to know. They do still obviously have the one by the toilets, which I've made a whole video about it. I'll link it down below if you want to watch it. But it's nice to know they've added some new ones as well. Another great iconic Disney/Pixar soundtrack or score. Love it. I don't love Up that much as a film, but I do love the music for it. Anyway, the other area for chargers, portable chargers, is just over there. I have made a whole video, like I said, just watch that if you want to. It's right by the first toilets that you see on your right hand side. But yeah, I want to go and check out some of the new merchandise they've got going on first, before we go on our journey to find some magic shots, because the new merchandise range, to me, from pictures that I've seen, looks awesome. It's all about snacks, and who doesn't love snacks? So very appropriately, the new snack range from Disneyland Paris is actually located in the Candy Palace here in Disneyland Park, which normally just sells candies and snacks, but also nowadays, look, they actually sell some merchandise. And I absolutely adore these. Like, they've got a hoodie that says Disneyland Paris on it. They've got a t-shirt over here with a Mickey popcorn bucket, hashtag Disneyland Paris. They've got the iconic candy ears. That's Disney World, I think, has been selling for a long time, to be fair. So they're not quite new, but these are very much Disneyland Paris exclusive. Life is better with snacks. And then this, I think, might be my favorite. I love it. It looks really cool. And they do actually sell these here as well, and they are very, very nice. And they are indeed giant. So yeah, if you have some magnets as well, if you don't want to buy yourself outfits and just want to get some magnets. some really cute stuff. I'm impressed, Disneyland Paris. Well done. So my first stop for the day is Discoveryland because I want to go and see who's in Nautilus. It's an attraction. It's a walk-through attraction in Disneyland Paris. But ever since they reopened a couple of months ago, they've been having character meets there, like obviously socially distanced. And I've met a couple of cool characters there. They've got their steampunk outfits and it's really cool. So if the queue is not very long, oh, it says 15 minutes. That's not too bad. Let's go and do this. Bonjour. Hey. Hi Donald, how are you? Good to see you. I'm alright as well, not too bad. Loving the outfit, very nautical. How's day? Oh! Oh, you're so funny, Donald. It's always good to see you. How's Daisy? Is she alright? Yeah, doing good. Swimming! Oh, of course, of course. That's what ducks do. Thank you, Donald. So Donald was very, very cute. I think in this area of Discoveryland, sometimes they have a magic shot. They're not doing it at the moment. I think it depends on the weather, how busy it is. But I think the magic shot is with Baby Yoda. So if you're interested in that, this is the place to come, right next to PhilharMagic, which is where I'm actually going to go now because they've recently added a new scene to PhilharMagic and it's from Coco, which is one of my favorite Pixar films of all time. I mean, I love Pixar and I love Coco. Genuinely, I would say Coco is in my top 5 favorite Pixar films for sure. So yeah, it looks to be kind of busy, but it's a show, so probably won't be too long of a wait. So I'm not going to film the show, but I'm going to tell you about it because I don't want to be annoying for other people, you know? After about a 10-minute queue, we are finally going into Discoveryland Theatre. I do love what they've done with the waiting area. So they've got these different squares on the floor just so they can make sure that not every family is like, you know, basically every family is separated and not everyone's just mixed together. And so that is, you know, safe and socially distanced enough. I think it's about, I'd say, over a meter between each of these squares. So I do appreciate that.
Hello everyone. For your safety, please do not wear your 3D glasses in this room and remain in the square unit of the doors on your left are completely open.
Right, I'm in my seat. I've actually got quite a lot of empty seats next to me. I don't think the people realise that they have to scoot all the way to the left. It's okay though, I don't mind having more space. But anyway, I've got my glasses on. Show's about to start. I will speak to you afterwards. Something's wrong with me. Surely something must be wrong with me. I cried a couple of times watching that show, PhilharMagic, and it's not a show that I've not seen before. I literally last saw it a couple of months ago. But I think it's the songs, it's the classic songs, you know, Peter Pan and all the 90s films like The Little Mermaid, Ariel song, Part of Your World. I don't know what it is, but every time I hear it like played in a Disney park, it just moves me. I don't even like Ariel. You know how I feel about Ariel, but her song is just moves me. It really does. It's touching. So yeah, I did cry a little bit. Happy tears. It just gets me. It's emotional. The Coco scene was very, very good as well. It happened just after the Lion King one, and it's Un Poco Loco. So actually one of my favorite songs. I would have thought they might do something more memorable from the film, like Remember Me. I think that's probably more popular from the film, but I actually prefer the scene that they did. It was really, really fun. I just love this show, and as I was watching, I was thinking I really want to bring my parents to watch this, because when I first saw this back in Disney World back in 2015, that was the first time I saw PhilharMagic. They didn't have it in Disneyland Paris at the time, and then they brought it over for the 25th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. But yeah, from the first time I saw it, I've just thought it's something I want my parents to see, and I know that they won't be able to go and see it in Disney World, but they can come to Paris. So I don't know, I think one of the other reasons I was just like in tears was I was thinking, oh my god, this is so beautiful, and I'm so excited to hopefully be able to bring my parents to watch it, because they would, especially my mom, she would really, really enjoy it, I think. Right, I think it only makes sense to go and meet Tweedledee and Tweedledum now, right by the teacups, because they're normally very fun characters to meet, and I feel quite emotional for some reason right now, so I need a bit of upliftingness. Not that PhilharMagic wasn't uplifting, it's just my own personal problems, you know? Hi guys, how are you? Good to see you both. I'm going to do a little over to you back. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh no. Are you being a bit naughty? He smells. Yeah. Oh, you're saying he doesn't smell. I don't know which one of you to believe. Oh, guys.
Are you gonna push him in?
What is going on?
It's just your party now. All for you.
Lord have mercy. Well, this has been a fun party. Thank you for inviting me. maybe your brother can come back. Thank you. So that was a very fun meet with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Also the cast members that were with them, awesome. I mean, Brandon, you know, shout out to you. always good to see Brandon. But also the photo pass person was French, and Brandon told him that I speak French as well, because I was speaking to Brandon in English, that kind of thing. And obviously when I took my photo, there was a photo pass person there, by the way. Let's go back to the topic of this video. There was an actual photo pass person with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and that location normally does have a photo pass person actually. But anyway, so the photo pass person was French, and when Brandon said that I speak French as well as English, we started speaking in French, and he said that my accent is very good, and to me that is just such a big compliment. Screaming children. But yeah, people saying that my French accent is good, it makes me very happy. And to be fair, the only reason that my French accent is good is because I was born in Switzerland, so I grew up hearing French. Obviously my French isn't phenomenal by any means. There are so many words that I don't know yet. I'm not completely fluent. I want to be one day, but it's just nice to hear French people saying that I speak well, so that just made me happy. Please just look at this humongous queue for Peter Pan's flight. I mean, Lord have legit mercy. I have no idea how long this is, but I would say at least 40-50 minutes. Oh, it says 35 minutes over there. I would say it's more of a 45-minute wait personally, but yeah, quite a busy day in the parks, even though it's a Monday. If you want to watch a video of me kind of going on some of these rides, finding out what the wait times are, I'll leave a link down below. Check it out. It gives a better indication of what all the queue times are like on a weekend in August. I actually had a lot of fun doing that video, so please do check it out because I enjoyed making it. Oh, cute! You've got the little best friends cavalcade coming through, and I can see Baloo on there, Rafiki as well. That's fun. I'm just sitting by the castle, enjoying some time out, just appreciating the atmosphere. And I love the fact the cavalcades just come by every now and again as well. Just adds to it, you know? Hi Baloo, how are you? Good to see you. King Louie apparently is coming soon as well. How is he doing? Yeah, doing well. Of course. And Mowgli, is he alright? Peeling bananas. I love your song, you know. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Sorry, I can't sing, but I tried. I loved your dancing though, Baloo. You were great. Thank you. So there's another photo pass location here, just kind of outside Cowboy Cookout on the end of Frontierland. So you've got Big Thunder Mountain here, Fuente del Oro restaurant, rest in peace over there. And then yeah, there's a fun photo location here. I wonder what kind of magic shot they're going to use here. So this is it. This is the posers. I'm guessing it might be like a character from one of the films that is more of a Frontierland base. We shall see in like 3 seconds. So the next magic spot that they have going on here in Disneyland Paris at the moment anyway is in Adventureland, near Adventure Isle, kind of very close to Pirates of the Caribbean if you're on your way there. And this is the location. I think it might be a very fun one actually. So it doesn't have a queue. We're gonna try it. So that was actually really fun. That was Kevin, and he's like really huge, and you're just standing next to him. And the cast member there, Raquel, her name was really lovely. She had some new ideas for us as well to do. So yeah, really enjoyed it. So I've just come off Pirates of the Caribbean, and I met the lovely Julia. Hello. And
Hello.
they are from Germany.
Exactly.
They have made me so happy. They've like made my day brighter. They said they've been watching my channel for a while, and And then I can practice my German with them, which I really need to do because my German is, I told them, sehr schlecht. But thank you so much for saying hi. Thank you very much, guys. So we've been on Pirates, we've been on Big Thunder Mountain, we met some lovely viewers of mine as well, so thank you so much if you said hi. I am here with the lovely Emily, and we're going at It's a Small World because it's going to be closing next month, but who knows how long, so we thought we'd make the most of it. And well, you know how much I love It's a Small World, so let's do this. How are you? Good to see you. You're on my mask today. Can you see it? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Buzz. Thank you. Love you and Woody are my two faves. You make me happy. How is Woody anyway? Is he alright? Yeah? Doing okay? Going to infinity and beyond, maybe with you? Thank you, Buzz. So I've come to the Studios Park, and to be honest, I don't think there are many magic shot areas here. Sometimes they have one over at Ratatouille Land, but I checked it earlier today and not at the moment. I think it's because it's very, very busy, so they're using that whole area for the queues because it is quite a busy day. But yeah, apart from that, I can't think of any other magic shot area. Oh my god, I feel like it's starting to rain. I do want to go and check out the new Disney Junior show though. There's a new, I think it's called Disney Junior Dream Factory. I'm just looking at it now, it's over there. I've seen some clips of it and it looks pretty good. I'm not like a big fan of Disney Junior's characters or anything, I don't know much about them, but Mickey and Minnie will be there, so yeah, I'm just curious. I haven't got anything else to do in this park at the moment, and it's raining, so it'd be nice to go undercover. So let's go check it out together. Bad luck, as you might be able to see. The next one is at 15, so 3 p.m, and at the moment it's 1:30 p.m, and it's raining, and so yeah, I don't want to wait here for like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna have to come back later. I do want to see it, so keep watching. So one of the new things that's happened in Disneyland Paris in the past couple of weeks, I want to say, is that the Storybook shop behind me on Main Street USA, or the Storybook store as it's called actually, is now turned into an annual pass store only apparently. So from what I gather, they're only going to be selling like exclusive merch. I don't know, maybe your lounge flyers, your spirit jerseys, that sort of thing, and you can only enter it, as far as I'm aware, if you've got an annual pass. So let's go and check it out. So it appears that Storybook store is actually closed at the moment, like no one's inside, it's completely closed. And I just checked at the City Hall around the corner, and a lovely cast member did inform me that the Storybook store is now only ever open on the weekends. So yeah, today is actually a Tuesday, that's why it's obviously not open. I understand why they open it during the weekends, because it's now meant to be only for annual pass holders, and a lot of their local annual pass holders would visit the parks on the weekend. So they said it's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so Friday as well as the actual weekend. As far as I'm aware, nothing actual exclusive is being sold in there. It's mainly just like the spirit jerseys and lounge fly bags that you can get in most of the other shops as well. I mean, let me know in the comments below if you've managed to go in there, if you've got an annual pass, or if you're going to come in the future. I'd love to hear your thoughts, because I obviously didn't get to go on it in this trip. I'll probably go back another time. I don't really want to buy anything anyway, I just wanted to show it to you and see what it's like. But I do find it a bit of a weird decision just generally. I don't understand why Disneyland Paris would make a store just for AP holders, but that doesn't actually like sell anything exclusive. So it's a nice thought, but from photos that I've seen, nothing actually unique is being sold there. So it's now just a store that nobody else can go into if they don't have an annual pass, but it literally just sells the same things as other shops. So I do not understand it, but like I said, a lot of the Disneyland Paris decisions I haven't understood in the past few months, so what can I do? We'll just have to roll with it. Oh, look at Winnie the Pooh doing his little distance meet and greet over here. Oh, he's dancing. I've met him before in this way, and it's still fun. Even though you can't get close to him, you can still have a cute time. And if you're wondering about PhotoPass photographers, this distance meet and greet actually does have a PhotoPass photographer at the moment. I think this is the good thing. It just makes the PhotoPass a bit more worthwhile, I think. But I mean, even if there isn't a photographer, you can still take your own selfies you can get your friend or family member to take a selfie of you or photo of you. So it's not too bad, but it's obviously good to have the professional photographers as well. So I'm just heading towards Frontierland because I think there might be another magic shot here. But I just met a lovely girl called Emile, I think. I hope I pronounced it right, from Spain, Spanish. And it was really, really nice. So I just want to take this opportunity actually to say a big thank you and a shout out to everyone who does say hi to me when they spot me in the park. It's honestly always so like unexpected for me. I always have like a moment of being like, what is happening? Like, this is so amazing. So I genuinely do appreciate it. I didn't really get to chat to her too much because I'm on my way to a dining reservation at the moment, so I don't want to lose that. But it was still lovely to meet her. And I've just come to Frontierland from the main entrance, and normally they would be having a magic shot area here. Like this would be where they would be set up. The photographer would be here and there'll be a magic shot here. I actually did this a couple of months ago when I was here, so if I can find the photo I will insert it here, but there doesn't seem to be anybody here right now. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so maybe it just depends on what time you come here, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway. So, as you probably would have seen in this video, I did go on It's a Small World a couple of days ago, so I've already been on it on this trip, but It's a Small World is going under a very, very long renovation period. Nobody knows how long it's going to be closed for, but it's going to be closing next month, I believe. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the sounds of one of my favorite attractions here. But yeah, it's going to be closing from, I believe, the end of September. Who knows until when. So I'm worried personally that it will be closed for a long time. I'm imagining it's being closed for at least 6 months, maybe even longer, maybe even a year. I think they're going to be doing a full renovation, not just like paint work or anything simple, but like a full-on renovation. I don't know what they're trying to do with it. I think it's perfect as it is. But anyway, because of this, I obviously won't be able to go on this ride for a long, long time. So I'm going to go on it one more time. It's a 15-minute queue at the moment. I don't know why it's quite busy, you know. I'm here in August time, and even though it's midweek right now, it's like Tuesday, it's still pretty busy, the parks. I mean, it does make sense. Traveling has just become kind of more reasonably possible for a lot of families now. You know, a lot of places don't require quarantining anymore, so I understand why a lot of people have come. But anyway, let's go on this ride. I probably won't film it because I really want to enjoy it this one last time. You would have seen some shots of it. You've seen It's a Small World plenty of times in my vlogs. I film it all the time. So I'm just going to go on it and say goodbye to it for now. Just look at the exterior of It's a Small World here in Disneyland Paris. Do you not agree with me that it's legitimately the most beautiful one of all the parks? I mean, to be fair, I really did enjoy the one in Hong Kong as well. I thought it looked beautiful from the outside too, but the one in Paris obviously holds a special place in my heart. And I just love it. I love the inside of it, I love the outside of it, I love the music. I miss the It's a Small World post show that they used to have over there, whereas now the Princess Pavilion instead. But yeah, love this ride, you know it. Let's go. So for my last ride at It's a Small World, for a long time at least, I'm actually on a blue boat, which obviously, as you all know, is my favorite color. But yeah, the ride is about to start. I'll speak to you. Oh, I love it so much. Honestly, it's like, what is wrong with me? Why do I get so excited about this ride every single time? I'll speak to you later. So It's a Small World was brilliant. Just such a great time every single time, and honestly I think it might come across quite weird for people who don't understand my love for it, but the reason I love this ride so much, obviously I think it's a great ride just generally, but it really does take me back to my childhood every single time, and who doesn't want to go back to childhood, you know? I have some great memories of being on that ride with my parents, with my family, when I was a child, when I used to come here quite often with my family. So it's just wanting to have, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of that repeated every time I come here. It's just a nice feeling, you know? So that's why I appreciate the ride so much. Anyway, I'm here by a little meet and greet area that Rabbit normally, well, a couple of months ago used to just be Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh over here, kind of just outside It's a Small World. But ooh, they're doing the little thing again. Lordy. Yeah, I've noticed that one thing that is new is that Piglet is also doing a meet and greet here. So as you can see from the little poster here, it's Piglet and Rabbit. Now, to be completely honest, in the past few days that I have been here, every single time I've walked past this area, it's been Rabbit. I did ask a cast member and they said Piglet is a bit more rare, so Piglet would only come out if Rabbit needs a bit of a break or something like that, whereas normally it would be Rabbit. But I know that a lot of people do enjoy Piglet and want to meet Piglet, so if you want to meet Piglet, how many times can I say Piglet? You should come here.
acá dentro del parque.
It is unfortunately now basically time for me to leave. I never got to see the Disney Junior show, by the way, in Walt Disney Studios, so I do apologize. I did say in the vlog that I would show it to you, but I just didn't get a chance because, as you saw, when it was raining, the next showing wasn't until like about an hour and a half afterwards. So I didn't want to wait that long, and then I've only been on this trip for like 3 days, so it's been a very, very short trip this time round, but it just gives me something to come back to and look forward to. However, before I go back, one thing that is obviously kind of new just in the world, generally speaking, is that you have to take COVID tests basically wherever you go. So they do actually now have a testing center here in Disney Village. They've located it, weirdly enough, like, it just makes me laugh, but it's where Buffalo Bill's Wild West show used to be, which used to be one of my favorite shows here in Disneyland Paris. Sadly, it no longer exists, but instead they're using the area at the moment there to test people, and they do PCR tests there, antigen tests, and I think that's it. I'm pretty sure the PCR tests are about 60 euros. I'm gonna have to go and check now, and then the antigen ones are 40 euros, so quite pricey, and you definitely can get these tests done cheaper somewhere else in France. Like, the reason they're a bit more pricey, of course, is because of the location, the fact that it's so easy for people. They know that loads of people would want to get tested here because it just makes their lives easier, so because of that they can increase the price. That's just how it is, supply and demand. But it is very convenient, and I've talked to a few cast members here and they've said it is the best place to really get it done. It's just the easiest place as well. So I'm gonna go in there. It's just over there, if you're wondering where it is, kind of by the cinemas. I'm gonna go and get a test, and I think I'm gonna go for an antigen test because it's just cheaper and quicker. More than anything, the reason I'm doing an antigen is because it's a quicker result. The antigen tests take about, I think, 15 to 30 minutes, so about half an hour for the results to come out. PCR tests are obviously more accurate, but also they can take up to, I think, 24 hours, and I just don't want to risk it. I want to make sure that I have my hopefully negative test result back before 24 hours, like as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to film, but I thought I'd show you the place anyway, and I'll film as much as I can. If not, I'll report back to you and see how it goes. So as you can see, just by the cinemas here, where Mickey used to happily chill up there in his cowboy outfit, they have a sign on the bottom that says, oh, let me just show it to you. It basically says PCR testing center. So yeah, Lord have mercy. It's turned into a very serious place now instead of it being a very cute and fun area. There you go. This is where we would go. Let's go. Literally just spent about 10 minutes speaking to the lovely cast members at the front, the security people. I did not expect it, but one of them said they guessed that my age is 22 or something, and when I said I'm actually 31, they were very, very surprised. Right, it is bizarre going through this area and not smelling the lovely smell of the cows and the buffaloes and the horses that I loved so much. All of them are obviously gone now. They no longer exist here. Oh, I do miss the smell genuinely, and I just miss the show. It's just very quiet here. Like, this is just so weird. I'm bringing you along with me as much as I can because I want you to see the atmosphere and how, I mean, I'm just, I wish you could see my face behind the mask. My mouth is just open. It's just such a weird thing. I think seeing this just now has made me realize how mental the past couple of years have been, you know, since the beginning of 2020 with the start of the pandemic. Like, this just shows, for me anyway, because this has been a place that I used to love so much and I used to come so much, and now it's turned into a testing center, and the show that I love so much is just gone. Like, gone. Who knows who will ever come back? Probably not. Instead, people have to get tests here. What is life? What is life? Right, let's go in. It does actually say that if you have a reservation, you have to take the line on the left. Otherwise, sans réservation over here. And then, oh my God, that's so funny. That's such bad translation. Within reservation, they probably meant without reservation, because sans definitely means without. Wow, that's hilarious. They probably need to change that because, yeah. Anyway, these are some of the prices. I would presume. And I think the company that does it is Luxamed, which is obviously just a French company that has teamed up with Disneyland Paris to do these tests. Now, I don't have a reservation, but obviously it's very, very quiet right now, so I can just go in. So I just spoke to a lovely cast member. I'll give him a full-on shout out later, but this is the actual testing area. Bonjour. So I've just done my test. It was pretty nice and easy. I did cry a little bit, but that always happens whenever I put something in my nerves. I think it's just a natural reaction. But yeah, the whole thing from start to finish, from like coming in, you know, speaking to the security people at the start, speaking to the lovely Ryan. Big shout out to Ryan. Like, he was the one who did the whole everything, the form and everything for me at the beginning. We spoke quite a lot about things, and he subscribed to my channel as well. So Ryan, if you're watching, I hope I'm saying your name right in English. Ryan, on va dire comme ça. And yeah, now I have to wait in this area, in the Billy Bob / Buffalo Bills Wild West show area. Rest in peace. But yeah, I need to wait here for like, I think they said about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I should receive my results through email. So I did the antigen test, which was 45 euros. The prices are different for French people, so I did notice, and Ryan said this to me as well. He said that not a lot of French people actually come to this testing center, because for the French you can do this test for free anyway, or for like a lot cheaper. But even so, even if like they wanted to come here, they would still only have to pay 20 euros as opposed to 45 or 60, which is still, you know, a big discount compared to tourists or non-French people. And it does make sense because we are in France. But he did say that even so, a lot of people prefer to not even pay 20 euros and do it elsewhere. So he said they get mainly tourists, and he said they're very, very busy normally in the mornings. And then in the afternoon time, which is, you know, right now, it's 5 p.m, they do get a little bit quieter, which I do appreciate, because it was just a lot quicker for me, and I had a lot of nice chats with the 3 cast members. Like I said, the security people at the start, and then Ryan, and then the lovely lady who did my test. I feel like I've been talking a lot. Lord have mercy. But yeah, you can see like the Billy Bob sign over there as well. I really do hope I'm negative. I don't know why I'm stressing now. I'm like obviously doubly vaccinated. I'm very, very careful. But you know, like every time you do tests, there's that little part of you that says, oh, what if something's happened? You know, what if I'm like symptomless and I still am positive? Let's hope not. Also, the cast member who did my test was like quite surprised that the antigen test would be enough for the UK, but it is. Like at the moment, as of right now, August of 2021, the UK allows antigen tests. I don't understand why personally. I mean, I'm happy because it's made my life a lot easier and cheaper, but I think most countries in the world require a PCR test, because PCR tests are just that little bit more accurate, and that's why it's obviously safer as well. So yeah, the cast member was surprised. I was like, I promise you an antigen should be okay. I mean, I hope it's okay. That's literally what the government says right now. Let's hope they don't change the rules by tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, if it was a PCR test, I would have been happy to do that as well. 20 euros more, that's fine. Like I said, the only problem with that is that it would have taken longer. It would have taken, they said, between 24 hours and 48 hours for the results to come back. And my train is tomorrow afternoon, so yeah, I couldn't have risked that. This has been my view, by the way, for the past 10 minutes or so. Like, how awesome is it to be able to just sit here and appreciate the walls and the views of what used to be an awesome show in Disneyland Paris. And I don't want to film the other group, but there's literally only one other group here waiting with me. So like I said, very, very quiet if you come in the afternoon time, which I prefer, you know. So after exactly half an hour, my test result did come back, and it says here, result is indeed negative, which is awesome. So I can leave now. So there you go. That was me doing a test here, a COVID test here in Disneyland Paris. Never thought that would be something I would do, but this is the future, at least for now anyway. I think for the next couple of years or so, I think this will be something that people will do. I think for a lot of families visiting Disneyland Paris as well who aren't vaccinated, this is the place to come, because if you're not fully vaccinated, you can't go into the Disneyland Paris parks at the moment. So you have to show a QR code that tells them that you are fully vaccinated. And it's really, really good because they actually do accept the NHS QR code, the app that you get if you've been vaccinated in the UK. So I haven't had a problem whatsoever. But a lot of people just might not be vaccinated yet. They might not want to be, you know, each their own. But if you're not vaccinated, the only way to go into the parks is to have a negative COVID test. And so the guy working there, Ryan, did say that a lot of people actually come in the mornings to get their tests done so that they can actually enter the parks. which I didn't even think about, because like I said, you do need a health pass now, the pass sanitaire, to go into the parks. But yeah, that is all for me for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was very much like just a merged vibe of the past 3 days that I've been here. I tried to show you the new things that I noticed anyway, and we had some fun. But there'll be more videos coming for sure from my trip this time round, like restaurant reviews. And I did a very, very fun video the other day actually, where I went on loads of rides and tested how long the queue times were. So make sure you subscribe for that coming up soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.